Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Games Analysis and Producer Perspectives with me, Ray Hazlett. So I had several different ideas for episodes I was going to do today. One was going to be about the new prices for the Steam Deck. It's now like $950 or something like that, $980. I forget, one of the two, for like the largest version, maybe $750. Or another episode I thought I was going to do was about Mina the Hollower and how I really like that game. I hope it gets a couple mentions for maybe a couple of different publications for their Game of the Year nods, whatnot. I think it deserves it. Right now, it's one of the highest Metacritic games of the year right now. And it's a phenomenal game. I'm really glad that Yacht Club Games made it. I just recently beat it last week, and I'm still coming down from the high of playing that game. It's really great. But that's not what this episode is about. This episode is about, oh my gosh, I cannot believe the entirety of the video game industry is terrified of one game. That one game sitting in the corner over there, and that game is Grand Theft Auto 6. I cannot believe it. I guess I can believe it. It makes sense from a marketing standpoint, but oh my gosh. What I'm talking about right now is I watched a very tiny bit of some clips from the Summer Game Show. I didn't watch the Summer Game Show live. I try not to watch anything Jeff Keighley does live. I just don't like the guy. So I'll watch clips from other things of what people do. And then I just watched, just this morning, the Nintendo Direct, the June Nintendo Direct. It's June 9th as of this episode. And I watched all the games that they were getting announced. And all of the games, and not only Summer Games Fest, not all of them, the vast majority of them, and the vast majority of the games announced at the Nintendo Direct, and a lot of indie games that are getting announced, all of them are like in a mad rush to release before November 2026. And that's because supposedly in the middle of November, that is when Grand Theft Auto 6 releases, and that is when everybody in the video game industry just pauses, and nobody wants to release anything after November. That's shocking to me, and that is also a shame. Now, is this necessarily like a really, really big bad thing? I guess not necessarily. It's okay for people to be burdened with choice, I guess. But also so many. Okay, so I have a list up here from GameSpot.com, and their list is not great. It's barely updated, but it's good enough for our purposes. There's over 70 different games, not including some indie titles I'm looking forward to, that are going to release between right now and October of 2026. Right now it's June. So in 4.5 months from now, there's going to be 7 different major video games. By major, I mean they threw a trailer out there and they were featured at either the Summer Games Fest or a Nintendo Direct or something, or Xbox Showcase or something like that. They paid for marketing. That's what I mean by major. Once you're throwing real marketing dollars behind it, you really mean what you're doing out there. You're not just throwing the game out there. That's quite possibly, you can't. Here's the thing. Here's why that's an issue. When you have that many video games coming out, that deluge of video games, you can't possibly play them all, obviously. Like, that's impossible. You can't. You don't have the time. You're a human being. You have other things to do. You eventually have to sleep. And those games cost quite a bit of money. Some of them only cost like $20. You could buy Mina the Hollower right now for $20, and if you haven't, I highly advise you do. It takes 30 hours, maybe 20 hours if you're really good at that style of video game to beat. I highly recommend it. You'll get definitely your money's worth, but most of the other games on here are going to cost between $40 to $70, maybe even more if you want to get a special edition. How are these companies expecting to break even if everyone says, hey, we're going to release the same week as this game and we're going to release the same week as these games? Whatever we do, we all have to release before Grand Theft Auto 6. And it's like, all right, I get what you're doing. I know why you're doing it. I think there's a lot of people, and tell you what, I will be very open. My livelihood right now does not depend on me releasing a game to possibly compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. But I'll tell you this for free. I'm not going to buy Grand Theft Auto 6. I haven't played a Grand Theft Auto game since Grand Theft Auto 4. Yes, that's right. I haven't actually played Grand Theft Auto 5 because by the time when Grand Theft Auto 5 released, I was just finishing up college, and I had no interest in that game. I had no interest in an open world game. Maybe one day I'll play it, but it just didn't strike my fancy as a game I wanted to play. I've been told the story mode is really good. Oh, by the way, being very clear, you can't pay me to play the online version of that. No way, no how. That's absolutely not happening. I just do not care. I will not be buying shark cards to play that game. But yeah, there's a lot of games on here that I'm also really excited to play. So let me be open and honest of the games that I'm looking forward to playing here soon. Me personally. So I am looking forward in the next week or two to getting Densha Attack, the game where you play as a Japanese train. It looks a lot like Jet Set Radio, but on a train. I'm very much looking forward to that because of the audacity of the game. The Adventures of Elliot Millennium Tales. That comes out within days of Densha Attack. Like, I think that releases in the exact same week. Do you see what I'm talking about? Yeah, Densha Attack, it looks like it releases. I'm looking at the release date right now. Oh, never mind. That is July 15th. Okay, they pushed the release date of that game back. You know what? That's fine. I will wait till July to play that game. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so we're going back. The Adventures of Elliot Millennium Tales, which comes out in a week and a half from now. That comes out June 18th. I went to my local GameStop and I pre-ordered Ace Combat 8 because that got a release date here in October. Looking at the other games in September, I was like, oh, I might want to play that. Okay. Nothing in September except maybe Control Resonant. Maybe, because I like the first Control game, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll probably also play Densha Attack July 18th. And okay, yeah, looking at the other games. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Okay. And Star Fox. Star Fox comes out in 2 weeks. The remake, yeah, I guess it would be the remake of Star Fox on the Nintendo Switch. Oh boy, that's a lot. And if I wanted to play some other games that tickled my fancy, just to name a couple that have grabbed kind of the zeitgeist of people that might want to play it, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I know a lot of people love the first. I know a lot of people love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Well, in July 9th, you can go ahead and play that. Rhythm Heaven Groove. I like the Rhythm Heaven games, but I always feel like I can never get the timing right. Splatoon Raiders in July 23rd. Marvel Token Fighting Souls. Okay, to be clear, the fighting game people, the FGC community, you can go ahead and play that game. I think I'm going to avoid that game, personally speaking. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. You know what? It's really cool that game's coming out. Marvel's Wolverine, which is coming out September 15th. That's a hard maybe for me. I might be kind of interested in trying that out. Silent Hill Townfall, Onimusha Way of the Sword, Rayman Legends Retold. I already talked about Ace Combat. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Phantom Blade Zero, which I think is the sequel to Stellar Blade. No, that's a completely different game. My apologies. Phantom Blade Zero is something completely different. I'm thinking of something else. Stellar Blade is actually getting a Nintendo Switch 2 release on it. And then eventually Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm leaving out so many games I didn't mention right there. So many. But yeah, most of these games and most of the games announced in the Nintendo Direct had a release date that said, yeah, sometime this summer or sometime in before November. They made it. They said it without saying it. We're making it very clear right before November. Don't worry about it. It's like, okay, there's like a fever to say like, yes, we expect that when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, that nobody will be able to sell any video games for at least several months. That'll be the talk of the town, and that'll be it. Yeah, if you go to Wikipedia, if you want to, go to Wikipedia and go to November 19th, Grand Theft Auto 6, and look at how many games come out after then. There's like Gothic 3 Classic and Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World. That's it. Those are the only 2 games. And then you look at how many games come out before then. Oh my God. Just in the month of October, it's 40 games. It's 40 different major games. Major as in they have their own marketing team behind them. And then in September, it's even more. It's like another 50. I've never seen a video game I've never seen a video game completely hamstrung the game industry like this. And this is not to say it's not well-deserved. Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the largest video games ever made, particularly the online component. It helped propelled Rockstar as a studio into the stratosphere when it comes to it being a money-making venture. And I guess I respect that. A lot of people really, really like those games. Cool, great, awesome. I'll have to try it one day. I just haven't cared to try it, and this game's been out for like 13 years. Wow, this game's been out for 13 years. I'll have to give the either the PS5 or the Switch 2, if there even is a Switch 2 version of the game, a shot, just to see what all the hubbub is about. Oh, I forgot to even mention July 28th, the Halo campaign Evolved. I didn't care about that game until I saw a trailer of it, and I saw that they're going to let you play as Sergeant Johnson. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to play that. Because I like the Halo series of games. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say in this very, very quick video / podcast is that the last time this happened, it was the game Hollow Knight, Silksong specifically, and I never played Silksong. I did play a Hollow Knight. I got one of the endings in Hollow Knight, and I thought it was good. I thought it was fine. I don't want to play it again. It's a game that asks you to be a little bit too on top of things, a little bit too into it. Even though I like Souls-like games that ask that, you can't exactly do the thing in Souls-like games where it's like, hey, are you having trouble with a part? Okay, why don't you level up? Or you can find some other tactics to get past this. Hollow Knight's like, no, just kind of get good. That's how you're going to get past this section. You got to get good at it. And it's like, well, yeah, you're right. I guess I just got to get good. And eventually I did beat the game, and I thought, okay, I got good. I'm going to put the game down now. But and that sort of thing got me away from Silksong, because I've been told by everyone that loved Hollow Knight that Silksong is just Hollow Knight, but even more difficult. And I said, oh, good. That's exactly what I need to know. I'm not going to play this game. I hope everybody has fun. even though it is an only $20 game. So good for them. I think that's great. Yeah, that was the very last time that the game industry, specifically the indie game industry, has been like, whoa, pump the brakes. We can't release a game around this time frame. That's where something that everybody's been looking forward to comes out. And this is the same thing again, except way more extreme. I was actually thinking about getting today James Bond 007 First Light. But then I saw all the video games that I wanted to actually pick up in the next month. And then I saw how much time I actually would have to play those games. And I'm like, you know what? James Bond can wait. I will wait a week. I'll read a book. Literally, that's what I said. I'm going to start reading the book Zele Sequence. I've already started it, but I'm going to dig deeper into it. Because in a couple of months, if I want to play these video games, if I find myself having the time, I'll dedicate time to those later. Yeah, I hope Grand Theft Auto 6 is good. I hope it's a great game. I hope people enjoy it. I'm not picking it up day one. It's just not for me. Maybe I'll pick it up later. Maybe I'll do the same thing I did this time and I'll wait like 13 years to play it or something. I don't know. I'm just so burned out on open world games. I really am burned out on those. I'm trying to build myself up to not being burnt out on those because I know that some of those games can be really good. The last open world game I played that was really good was Promise Mascot Agency. But that's because it did something completely different and it did not take itself seriously at all. And it was really short. I think I ended up beating almost everything in that game in about 12 or 15 hours or something like that. I am not certain that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to take 12 or 15 hours. It's probably going to take a lot longer than that. And that's perfectly fine. I hope people really enjoy it. But this is just a quick episode to say like this isn't sustainable. That's not sustainable. I wish more companies would be a little bit braver and just say, you know what? Our game has nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto. If we release around this time, will it be okay? And there's only a couple studios willing to take that risk. But, yeah. Yeah, no. All right, so that's what I have to say today. It's a very short video, very quick. I hope you have yourselves a great weekend. If you want to hear some more content, go to unscriptedgaming.com or just go to our YouTube channel, Unscripted Gaming, USG 2.0. If you type that in the YouTube search bar, that'll pop it up. And if you're listening to this on podcast, we appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button. Here, the ratings. Leave us a podcast rating. Leave us a like and subscribe if you're listening to YouTube. That helps us out. Hope you have yourselves a good one. Goodbye.